This is an Arizona's Family News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Pickle. Here are the latest stories we're following from the Arizona's Family Newsroom. Phoenix police are looking for the gunman who shot another driver. Officers tell us the suspect cut off the victim and then opened fire. At least 3 bullets went through the windshield, hitting the 33-year-old victim. A woman who was in the car was not hit. They stopped for help near 7th Avenue and Southern. The driver remains in the hospital with serious injuries. 2 murder convictions were upheld in the death of a border agent in Arizona. Brian Terry was shot and killed back in 2010 by an armed group of bandits. 2 of those gunmen tried to appeal their convictions, saying they were improperly extradited from Mexico to face trial, but the 9th Circuit Court of Appeals rejected those arguments. Terry's death exposed the failed government operation in which U.S. agents were allowed criminals to buy weapons with the intent of tracking them. In the spirit of MLK, teen activists accepted an apology from the city of Tempe. They were asked to wash messages off their face before accepting a diversity award. Some of those phrases included "Stop the APS greed" and "Planet over profit." Those teens thought it grabbed some attention since APS and city officials were in the room.
She told us that there's a time and place for this and that it wasn't appropriate at this event. And I disagreed with that, as we had just won an award for protesting in the name of the most famous political protester ever, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
My sense of the incident was that it was an honest error, that I know that she regrets it. I know that it is not consistent with our city's values nor her values.
As you heard right there, the city of Tempe apologized, calling this a teachable moment for that employee. Well, things are back to normal at Sky Harbor after a coyote delayed some flights. A spokesperson told us the animal made it onto the airfield this morning, but several staffers chased it away. The coyote left the property and went toward the riverbed south of the airport. 3 flights had to circle around the Phoenix area until the runway was clear. Paul?
Oh, Chris, my goodness, that coyote looking for a road runner, I heard. Yes. Let's get a look at that forecast. And as you can see up in the high country, we could wake up to some light snowfall in the morning hours. Highs tomorrow around 37, then we'll warm up as the work week continues. Yeah, mid-40s on Thursday and then 50s over the weekend. And here in the valley, cooler day tomorrow. A few clouds, maybe a morning sprinkle or 2, and then some sunshine. It returns Wednesday, and boy, it looks fantastic for the upcoming weekend. Highs in the mid-70s. Enjoy.
Thank you, Paul. For updates on more stories we are following, you can download our app and subscribe to our YouTube and Roku channels. I'm Chris Pickle. Have a good night.